Well, look who we spotted here out at practice for Arizona's first day of spring ball. Treydan, Stukes, Dalton Johnson. Welcome back, guys. Does it feel a little weird right now, like you guys should be out there?
Yeah, definitely. No, we were just talking about that. Just coming back feels a little bit strange seeing some familiar faces and not being the ones that are out there hitting some bags. But, it's good to see everybody again and good to be back in the building.
Yeah, Dalton, feel good to be back?
Yeah, 100%. This has been our life for the past 4 or 5 years. So, just being back and like you said, not being out there, it is weird, but, it's exciting just to see, familiar faces and new faces and just what, Arizona football is going to be next year.
Well, you guys have been busy this winter training and then obviously going to the NFL Combine. At what moment did it hit you as you guys were pulling up to Indy that you guys were living a dream come true?
Pretty much right when we got there, I feel like for me it was just like getting into the city, kind of seeing the NFL logo everywhere as we keep going. It just felt kind of surreal the whole time, and I was so blessed to be able to do that with 2 of my best friends. So it was so much fun.
Yeah, I would say when you first land, like you're in Indianapolis and you don't really realize it, but when I finally got that chance to like get on the field and like see everything, like I just kind of took a look around, and then that's when it like really set in. But yeah, it was a blessing and an honor, and to get it, like he said, with the best friends and great competition and just be in front of all the eyes of the NFL. I'm super thankful for it.
Yeah, as you both mentioned, Genesis Smith was there with you guys. You guys raised a lot of noise about Arizona football, and the DBs showed out there. What were you both really dialed in on this winter in your training?
Just being pretty intentional about my process. You gotta be disciplined and take every day one at a time. And I think we did a good job just dialing in on what we were trying to take care of in training and dieting, all that stuff. So I think just being intentional about the process and going out there and executing.
Dalton, anything specific for you?
Yeah, I would say, they say enjoy this process because, this is the easiest time we have right now because, after, a few months, it's going to be the busiest year of our life. So I would say just taking it a day at a time, but, just being appreciative and enjoying it and just, I really wanted to test well and, I think I did that. So, just being dialed in and like you said, being process oriented because, you can't take it for granted and, you get this opportunity once. So you got to, take it 100%.
The process continues tomorrow for you both for Pro Day. Also, a lot of former teammates, too, will be competing with you guys out on the field. Best of luck. We can't wait to cheer you on this spring. Fair enough. Thank you, guys.